Welcome back, denizens of the night, to V Rising. As we progress through the Silverlight Hills, the next V-Blood carrier that unlocks more gear upgrades is Baron de Bouchon the Sommelier. He can be found in the Brighthaven Vineyards in the center of the map. The Vineyards is a new area where you can find sacred grapes, a new resource you'll need later on, so grab a bunch while you're here. Just watch out for the harpies that like to drop in on you. Inside the large building at the center of the vineyard is where the Baron awaits. The fight with the Baron is pretty unique.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be thrilled!
During the fight, barrels will come rolling in from the sides. You can try walking between them, you can dash through them, or you can break them with your abilities. The barrels actually have a decent amount of hit points, so you have to use something strong. I find that the safest way to deal with them is by using your axe's E ability, the X Strike. Barrels usually come in two waves. The Reaper's Q ability also works well against them. As for the Baron, he'll occasionally throw his wine at you. It's a pretty obvious attack, so just use a counterattack against it. Sidestepping works as well if there aren't any barrels around. If you're in melee range, he'll either try to jab you with his saber, or enter a counterattack stance. This stance blocks and counters all attacks in front of him, and attacking him will stun you. At 75% health, he'll gain a new powerful attack that hits a large area close to him. It's pretty hard to see it coming, so save your dash for this. By the way, you can also use the pistol's E ability to dash through the barrels as well. All of the Baron's attacks are fairly easy to dodge. It's the barrels that make the fight complicated. Focus on dodging the barrels first, then attack the Baron when you have an opening. In the beginning, barrels come in 2 waves, then later they come in 3 waves. At around 30% health, the barrels will start coming from the other direction. These ones come in non-stop, but they're more spread out and easier to walk in between. I'm sure you've noticed, the barrels can affect the Baron too. If he's in the middle of using an ability and a barrel tries to run him over, he'll jump over it and cancel his attack. Due to his counterattacking stance, I like using the pistols to deal damage. Both spells work, but he can counter those too. If his counterattacks or the barrels are giving you trouble, use ground-targeted spells, like Blood Fountain.
Oh, merde. The perfect ending to this show.
I feel stronger.
Upon defeat, you'll gain the Sanguine Coil ability. You'll also gain recipes for the Barrel Disguise, Blood Merlot, and the Blood Merlot Amulet, which finally upgrades our accessories. Let's go through each of those now. At a cost of 3 reinforced planks at the woodworking bench, you can now hide yourself in a barrel. Using it, you move slower than you would in rat form, but you have an even smaller aggro range now. You also have the ability to do a barrel roll, stunning any enemies you hit. The Blood Merlot is an upgrade to blood potions. When you want to draw blood from your prisoners, you should take this new option from now on. It will take 5 to 10% less health and generate 2 to 5% less misery, and all it costs is an extra 60 sacred grapes in addition to the empty bottle. Lastly, you'll need at least one of those Blood Merlots of any type and quality if you want to make the Blood Merlot Amulet accessory. These accessories also require 4 dark silver ingots and 12 radium alloy, but that'll be cheaper after you unlock the Jeweler's Flooring. After defeating all the other V-Bloods in Silverlight Hills, we're now moving on to the last area, Gloomrot North. Until then, bloodsuckers, good night.